I bought this for around 8,000 pesos. I checked the prices this week and it's 15,000 pesos. Same drive, same color, same everything. And the wild part? This isn't just bad timing or bad luck. There's a very specific reason why this is happening. And if you're planning to buy any kind of storage soon, you need to know about it. Oh, and real quick, I'm Huge. On this channel, I talk about tech, travel, and life. The real, unfiltered version. If that sounds like your kind of thing, stick around. Now let's get into it. So let me take you back to 2017. I buy this Seagate 1TB external HDD, and at that time, 1TB felt massive. I genuinely thought to myself, okay, I will never fill this up. This is more storage than I will ever need in my life. Famous last words. Because here's the thing nobody really tells you. Files don't stay the same size. Every year, your phone shoots in higher quality. Every year, videos get heavier. Every year, you take more photos because the camera in your pocket just keeps getting better. And slowly, quietly, without you even noticing it, 1TB just disappears. But okay, a full hard drive, I can deal with that. What really drove me crazy was the speed. Transferring large files to an HDD is slow. And I don't mean slightly annoying slow. I mean, you plug it in, start a transfer, make some coffee, scroll through your phone for about 20 minutes, come back, and it's still not done slow. If you've ever done this, you know exactly what I mean. And for someone who just wants to back up their files and move on with their life, that gets old really, really fast. So I started seriously looking into external SSDs, faster speeds, way smaller form factor, easy to throw in a bag. It just made so much more sense for how I work now. But here's the thing, the hard drive wasn't my only storage problem. Let me tell you something I think a lot of you can relate to. My iPhone 15 Pro, 256 gigs, it sounds plenty, right? It's not, especially when you travel, like I'd be on a trip, having a great time, in the middle of shooting something, and then that notification pops up, storage almost full, and suddenly the vibe is gone. Because now I'm stressed, going through my camera roll, deleting things I don't want to delete, uninstalling apps I actually use, all just to free up enough space to keep shooting. It's one of the most frustrating feelings, honestly. And before anyone says it, no, I don't want to buy a new phone yet. My iPhone 15 Pro is still an incredible device. The camera's great, it runs everything smoothly, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm not spending money on a new phone just because of storage. That just doesn't make sense to me. But the 256 gigs in 2026, with the file sizes that modern smartphones produce, it's not enough. Not if you're using your phone the way it's meant to be used. And then there's my MacBook Air, also 256 gigs, and I'm already over 75% full. Every single time I export a video, download a file, or install something, I'm watching that storage bar like a hawk. It's this constant low-key stress that you don't even realize is affecting you until you stop and think about it. So let me paint the full picture here. My external hard drive, full. My iPhone, almost full. My MacBook, almost full. 3 devices, all running out of space at the same time. I was done. It was time to fix this. Now here's where the story gets really interesting. I remember when 1TB external SSDs were going for like 5,000 pesos or 6,000 pesos, sometimes even less. So when I decided I was finally getting one, I thought, okay, easy, I'll just find a good deal and grab it. But when I actually checked the prices, they had gone up, like significantly up. We're not talking a small increase. We're talking about almost triple what they used to cost. So I did what I always do. I waited. I told myself this was temporary. Prices would come back down, right? So I kept checking week after week, month after month, watching the numbers go up, come down a little, go back up again. It was like watching a stock you really want to buy, but every time you think it's about to drop, it goes right back up. Sometimes it would dip to like around 10,000 pesos and I get really excited. And then a week later, it goes right back up again.
It was honestly exhausting.
So at some point, I made a decision. I set a rule for myself. If this ever hits 10,000 pesos or below, I'm gonna buy it. Like no overthinking, no let me wait and see if it drops a little more. The moment it hits that number, I buy it. And then one day, I check and it's around 8,000 pesos. I bought it within an hour. No hesitation, no more second guessing. Rule says buy, so I bought. And now, just a few days ago, I checked the prices again. 15,000 pesos for the exact same drive. So yeah, that little rule I made for myself, it saved me a lot of money. Here's what I'm seeing right now. Prices are all over the place. Anywhere from 12,000 pesos to 15,000 pesos for this exact same 1TB SanDisk Extreme SSD. And I've even seen it listed as high as 18,000 pesos. Now, quick disclaimer. Prices on Shopee and Lazada change constantly, sometimes day to day, sometimes even hour to hour. So by the time you're watching this, the numbers might look a little different. But the overall trend, it's very clear. We are nowhere near the price of this used to sell for. So I got curious. Why is this happening? Why have SSD prices gone up so much? And why do they just keep climbing? What I found out honestly surprised me. Every SSD, including this one, has tiny memory chips inside called NAND flash. That's the component that actually stores your data. Everything you save goes into these chips. And right now, there's a massive global shortage of NAND flash. Here's the part that surprised me. It's not because of factory fire or a natural disaster or some random supply chain issue. It's because of AI. You know how everyone's talking about AI lately? ChatGPT, Google Gemini, all of these tools that have just exploded over the past couple of years. The companies behind them like Google, Microsoft, Meta, OpenAI, they need an almost unimaginable amount of memory to run their AI systems and data centers. And the factories that used to produce NAND flash for everyday consumer products like SSDs, they've shifted to making AI-grade memory instead because it's significantly more profitable for them. So the supply of consumer SSDs drops. Demand stays the same. Prices go up. Simple economics. But the cause of it is something most people wouldn't even think to connect. And here's how serious it actually is. The price of NAND flash chips has basically doubled in the past 6 months. 6 months. And manufacturers have already sold out their entire production capacity for 2026. So even if a factory wanted to make more of the SSDs, they just can't. Experts are saying that this isn't going to fix itself quickly either. Some forecasts say prices won't come back down in any meaningful way until 2027, maybe even 2028. So that dream of SSDs going back to 5,000 pesos or 6,000 pesos, yeah, probably not happening anytime soon. So what should you actually do if you're thinking of buying an SSD right now? Here's my honest take, and I want to be real with you here, not just tell you what sounds good. If you need one now, just get it. Waiting and hoping for prices to go back to what they used to be is probably not going to work. Based on everything I've read and seen, prices are more likely to stay high or even higher before they start coming back down. But this is just as important. Don't panic buy either. Do what I did. Set yourself a price limit, a number that makes sense for your budget, and stick to it. Watch the prices for a bit, because even in a market like this, there are occasional dips. You just have to be ready to move fast when they happen. Don't wait for the perfect price. Wait for good enough, and then pull the trigger. One more practical tip. If you're going to buy, the 1TB to 2TB range is still the most reasonable tier right now. The bigger drives like the 4TB or 8TB have seen even crazier price jumps because they need significantly more NAND flash per unit. So if you just need reliable, fast storage without overspending, stick to the smaller sizes for now. Be patient, have a plan, and when the price is right, don't overthink it. For me, personally, this SSD has already made a real difference in my day-to-day life. I can offload photos and videos from my iPhone directly to this, no more stress about running out of space. I can free up room on my MacBook without having to permanently delete things that I actually want to keep. And backing up files is so much faster now that I actually do it consistently instead of putting it off because the transfer takes forever. And with more content coming up, where I know I'll be shooting a lot more than usual, having this ready to go is honestly such a relief. One less thing to worry about. Almost 10 years of these old Seagate HDD served me well, but this just makes everything easier. So that's the whole story. From an almost 10-year-old hard drive, to months of watching prices go up and down, to finally pulling the trigger at the exact right time. If you're thinking of buying an SSD, here's what I want you to take away from this. Don't wait for the prices to go back to what they used to be. That's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. But if you do want to wait, set yourself a limit, stay patient, and be ready to move the moment the price is right. If you found this video helpful, give this a like and share it to someone who needs to hear this. It really does help more than you know. And if you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button. I'll be posting more tech, travel, and lifestyle content, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.